An army of sheep led by a lion will always defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. True. Let me tell you something that most people still don't get. Leadership is everything. Not talent, not strength, not how loud you are, not how many followers or degrees or likes you've got. Leadership, because here's the truth. An army of ordinary people, weak, scared, unsure of themselves, can still win the battle if they're led by someone with vision, courage, and a lion's heart. That's why this quote hits hard every time I hear it. An army of sheep led by a lion will always defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. It sounds simple, but it's deeper than people realize. Let me give you an example. Think about the civil rights movement in the United States. Ordinary men and women, factory workers, maids, students, preachers, bus riders, farmers, they didn't have weapons. They didn't have power. Many didn't even have the right to vote. But they had Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man who didn't lead with violence, but with vision, who stood calmly in the face of police dogs, batons, and injustice, and still spoke about hope. A man who believed so deeply in dignity, he made thousands believe in their own power, even when the system told them they had none. And guess what? They won. Laws changed. Barriers fell. History moved. Not because they were strong in the world's eyes, but because they were led by someone with a lion's heart. That's leadership. It's not just about war or civil rights movement, it's about life. It's about families, teams, friend groups, communities, even countries. Everything rises or falls on the kind of leadership that's in place. So if you're in a position to lead in any way, listen closely. People don't need you to be perfect. They don't need you to have all the answers. But they do need you to be bold, to be clear, to be fearless, to be steady when everyone else is panicking, to see something bigger than the current situation. That's what lions do. Lions lead from the front. They walk through chaos like they've been there before. And even when they're outnumbered, they don't act like it. Why? Because mindset matters more than muscle. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you're led by fear or doubt or people-pleasing, it'll collapse. And on the flip side, you can have a team that's unsure, tired, uncertain. But if you rise like a lion, if you refuse to back down, if you speak life when everybody else is speaking fear, that whole team becomes something different. That whole family becomes something different. Because courage is contagious. Clarity is contagious. Conviction is contagious. And that's the power of a lion. A lion makes the sheep rise. A lion makes the weak feel like they can fight again. A lion gives the people around them permission to believe again. So let me ask you something. Who's watching you? Who's following your lead, even if they haven't told you? Because you might not feel like it, but you are somebody's lion. Whether it's your kids, your family, your friends, your team, your community, you don't have to be loud. You just have to be steady, consistent, courageous. And when life tries to make you shrink, remember this. An army of sheep led by a lion will always defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. Be the lion.